we've data mined all the judges that we could in Canada. We have over 200 judges in Canada, and I can name some names if you want, that we know are pedophiles.
Oh, that's not something that I can get involved in. I mean,
we know that because we cracked their social media, and we went in and got all the evidence, and then we turned it over to the U.S. Marines, but they've been on this for a long time. They're doing this all across the United States. It all connects to the NXIVM child trafficking network, which is run by the Promptmans. They're in prison for that now, the Promptman sisters. You know about the family law fraud, what they're doing within family law. We know all about that. And I realize that that's not your kettle of fish. You're a Superior Court judge, right?
Well, I must tell you that my colleagues are very fine jurists, and I just been a little bit worried.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you are looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I've acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Good luck.
We begin tonight here in Toronto, where the city's top police officer is stepping down after nearly 4 decades of service. Saunders' term as chief was not due to end until next year, but he made a surprise announcement this afternoon.
It is not with a heavy heart that effective July 31st of this year, I will relinquish my seat as Chief of Police of the Toronto Police Circuit.
A sudden announcement from the man who's been Toronto's Chief of Police for the last 5 years. Mark Saunders took the reins from Bill Blair in 2015. Days ago, he joined protesters in taking a knee.
We cannot let this evening go without historic acknowledgement.
In 2016, an apology for the 1980s bathhouse raids.
We've got the FBI boy lover symbol, and then we've got the Trudeau Foundation symbol, and there's Justin right there. Hi, Justin. We'd like to know, CSIS and RCMP, how come the boy lover symbol that the Doug Ford's OPP had never seen, even though Vern Crowley's been to the academy. Hey, Vern, what were you doing there? Eating pizza? And then we've got the Justin Trudeau Family Foundation on in this exactly the same logo. So we'd like to know from you folks. Oh! I thought they were going to let us. We'd just like to know, are you security or do you work for CSIS?
10 Americans are spending the night in Spartan Haitian jail cells in Port-au-Prince, close to the airport. They say that in the course of the afternoon, a Haitian judge charged them with child trafficking. Those charges stem from the group's efforts to bust 33 Haitian children, some as young as 2 months old, out from Haiti and into the neighboring Dominican Republic. According to the group leader, Laura Silesby, the intention was to take the children to a converted hotel in the Dominican Republic where they would be given temporary shelter. She says that there were no attempts ever to send those children abroad in adoption, and there was no attempt to send them to the United States or any other country. She does, however, concede that none of the children had passports and none of them had any documentation provided by the Haitian government that would permit them to travel. At one point, the group says that Haitian authorities accused them of trying to sell the children, charges again that they deny.
We're just trusting that truth will be revealed, because we know that the truth ultimately is that we came here to help the children, and we know that God will reveal truth, and we're just praying for that and trusting Him.
Since the earthquake, Haitian authorities have introduced stringent measures to try and prevent the risk of child trafficking. United Nations organizations and other international aid groups have also warned that given the confusion, it is very dangerous to pursue adoptions or to send orphans abroad at this time because of the increased risk of trafficking. Carl Penhall, CNN, Port-au-Prince.
Il auditionnera les 5 autres et dès mercredi, il va va acheminer le dossier au parquet pour avoir les conclusions du commissaire du gouvernement sur ma demande de mise en liberté, à savoir m'élever du mandat de dépôt.
Good morning, everyone. We are providing counselor services. We have full access to them. The American ambassador is speaking with his counterparts in the Haitian government. Obviously, this is a matter for the Haitian judicial system. We're going to continue to provide support, as we do in every instance like this, to American citizens who have been charged, and hope that this matter can be resolved in an expeditious way.
Depuis tout janvier, la rue a dormi. C'est là manger. Nous pas venir manger. On pas souvent manger. Nous pas venir là. On est nous sous piste là. Nous pas venir dormir. Nous pas venir manger. Nous
Was it police? I don't know. This is the problem. I really don't. But I mean, I'm afraid you see, this is the problem. This is an awful lot of this was going on in the United States, and I wasn't a party to it, and I knew nothing about it.
By December of 2010, you went to stay with him at his New York mansion. Why? Why were you staying with a convicted sex offender?
Right. I have always, ever since this happened, and since this has become public knowledge that I was there, I've questioned myself as to why did I go, what was I doing, and was it the right thing to do?
Hey, Senator, why is it important for you to be out here today?
We need a voice against racism. We need many voices against racism and against brutality. We need to stand up and say that Black Lives Matter.
Police have arrested the suspect. He's been identified as